how do you have a trial if there's no damages? Letitia James, that's the Attorney General, who's basically raised money and campaigned on the idea that she would get Trump. Well, she went in there and she's making all these allegations. She sued him to the tune of $250 million in a civil suit. Plus, they want to make sure he's no longer doing business in New York. That can't really happen when there's, again, I go back to no damages. In this particular case, and just to lay it out for everyone so that you fully understand what's going on, she's basically saying you inflated the value of your properties, including Mar-a-Lago, in order to get loans, in order to do business and build other properties, et cetera. And you inflated that. And you said, the square footage was X when it was really Y. You said it was worth X when it was really worth only Y. Of course, hey, it's real estate, beauty in the eye of the beholder on that one in terms of the valuation. Apparently, the bank didn't have a problem with it because Deutsche Bank that was making the loan was like, yeah, we'll go with X or Y or whatever it was. And on top of that, Donald Trump actually had disclaimers in there that said, do your own diligence because it may not be worth X or Y. And yet, Letitia James, who you've seen the video before, I don't need to show you again, but she just over and over and over again told everybody on the campaign trail they needed to vote for her because, well, she was going to go and get Donald Trump. Well, this is what she's trying to do. So she's, lots of red tape. He's going to be up in court. He did make an appearance just yesterday. He has said he thought it went very well, but he's also pretty angry because in this case, I don't know what you call this. You're making up cases? It's a kangaroo court? Just so what? So you can try and hurt him in the polls? It's not working, by the way, but it is what you might call election interference. Just a little, don't you think? Here he is.
That was ridiculous. The numbers are much greater than on the financial statement. And we've already proven that. They said Mar-a-Lago is worth $18 million. Mar-a-Lago is worth anywhere from probably 50 to 100 times more than that. And it's a terrible, terrible thing. These are political operatives that I'm going to be dealing with right now. You have a racist attorney general who made some terrible statements, and we just see some more that came over the wires today. It's a very sad situation for our country. We shouldn't have this. This is for
it is a sad situation. That comes to us courtesy of Fox News. I believe it was the pool reporter there getting that information in that sort of press conference that he had as he came out of the courtroom, or rather maybe he was going in at that point. We do have another bit of video where he says it went very well. But I think the bottom line here is you got a guy who did build a business, who borrowed some money, filled out a bunch of paperwork. Deutsche Bank's like, here's the money. Nobody lost money. Deutsche Bank got paid back. So it's not as though Letitia James can say, hey, these poor investors over here, they lost money. Or that bank, they really screwed up. They shouldn't have lent you that. She can't do that. So what is this about other than just pure politics? And that's, I guess, what is so sickening.